Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition solo runs. Last time, I think it was last time, we got up to our Eldritch Knight 3rd level, and we now have some spell scrolls to help us along the way, along with our spell slots and learned spells. We also, of course, have some better equipment in our helmet that's going to protect against crits, and some gloves and other bits and pieces. So now the question becomes, how do we get to level 4? Because once we reach level 4, we really have as much kind of benefit as we're going to get. There is a goblin back here somewhere that wants our help to help them escape, but I don't know if that's going to turn into some kind of large fight that I'm not ready for. So instead, we're going to head outside of the Druid's Grove and start working our way through some of the smaller encounters just outside. So I will join you when we get there. I've just remembered as we come out towards the gates, there is a encounter with a bugbear just up here that we can knock out on our way.
Why does this keep happening?
We just have to see if
Talking about octus soup just a moment ago.
we can handle them in a 1v1. So the bugbear in question, just over here, there is a civilian looking through a telescope. So we need to try and protect the civilian while at the same time doing all the action work ourselves. Let's not get seen. Oh no, wait. I didn't realize they started progressing up there. I guess I've never been this slow off the draw before. I was just pondering whether we want to heal slightly, but we can second wind in the middle of the fight if we need to. We don't have a short rest to use though. Sorry, we don't have an action surge. Must short rest before use, so we're not going to get that in this turn, but we do have our spell slots now, so we can perhaps use sleep if we need to. Sleep is 24 hit points. This guy currently has 27, so we are going to have to attack ahead of that if we are to reduce him lower than the requisite 24. So let's hope we can do 3 damage here, or at least kite his attention to us. We do not have enough movement to get over there, unfortunately, but they are surprised, so we will close the gap and attack with this once more. And then they're going to have the surprise condition removed this turn, which means they're not going to get to take a turn until after we get to hit them once more. And that is a wonderful critical miss. Why are you running back towards the fight? You fool. She was so safe over there, not being attacked by this guy. Alright, now they are within sleep range if we need it. But let's see if we can't knock them down a few more hit points first. Obviously we can't. Ow! Jeez. Alright, that'll be a bonus action second wind. Thank you. And the max 12. And then we're going to cast Sleep creatures up to 24 hit points. We have 19 hit points. It has 19 hit points, so it's not our 19 that the spell is focusing on, I'm sure. So now that they're sleeping, provided they don't wake up immediately next turn, we are going to attack them. This attack will be at advantage and should be an automatic crit if we hit, if that rule applies. It did. They still have 7 hit points though, so we're going to drink an extra potion and hope that we don't get ended right now. Good. Alright, well, that clearly didn't go perfectly because the tiefling passed away. Also, we can't take this poisoned weapon, but you know. Scroll of Featherfall is good for us. The others, not so much. We get this soul coin, and I hear some whispering in the background, but I don't know what quest that pertains to. Perhaps something to do with Will in his quest line, but I'm sure we're not going to find out this time.
It's been a long day.
So, the Scroll of Featherfall we can cast as a wizard. The Scroll of Guiding Bolt we can't, so we'll mark that as add to wares. And then I think with our missing 7 hit points and having used Second Wind and Action Surge, now's as good a time as any for a little short rest. We could speak with the dead on that corpse, but I'm not too worried about it. Now, one of my kind viewers told me that there's another Harper's stash up high somewhere that you need to leap upwards toward. But I don't know where that is. I haven't found it yet. I don't think... it might be this one. But we'll find out in time. First of all, it's time to head out in this direction back onto the open road. And see what havoc we can do with our single remaining spell slot, an action surge, and a second wind. Safety for Stazza. So if we can get Stazza up to here, she'll be safe. There is this secret room here that goes around the back exit of the goblin, of the Druid's Grove. So it might be a case that we have to sneak them out of there rather than going in front of dozens of people. But for now, we're going to hop up here and see what treasures we can find, as well as the small spider cubby. And there is, of course, this chest up here that has been added since patch 4. And some food, which will be valuable for us when we want to take our next long rest. Nothing in there. Just some tongs here. Can we just leap up there rather than doing the ladder animation? We absolutely can. 28 gold. Not to be sniffed at, but not terribly exciting. Now there is an oil barrel here, which I may well try and use to our advantage.
Necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The Harpers were busy.
Well, the thing with guidance, happy for those, is that I don't believe you can cast it on yourself. If we were wearing this, we gain the guidance cantrip. Oh, we absolutely can. Alright, we're going to wear that for a long time then. But first, I'm going to pick this up, because we are a very strong boy. We can then put it down just here.
That's curious.
And so I think we've kind of made the decision that metagaming is a little bit okay because we're on our own. But let's see what's going on here.
Lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Very good.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt a spider egg is nestled within.
Oh no.
Pincers pierce your flesh.
Right, so that's a relatively small amount of damage.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag covered with spiders. A shiny gold coin.
I still think we can get this. Yes.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag.
So we have the bag, which contains a bunch of contains a spider egg, which we are strong enough to throw, which is very good, and a little extra gold. And we now have an empty pouch, which is very nice. So the question is, do we try and aggro the spiders so that we get a chance to blow them up and then get the associated XP? I'm not even sure it's that much XP, but every little helps, right?
A cluster of spiders scut the infuriated spiders. Cross your hand and scale your arm.
There we go. Right, good. Our initiative is great. So if we move away, we're going to take a couple of attacks of opportunity, but it's absolutely worth it. Because once we're at a safe range, we can use our brand new cantrip, Firebolt, and rather than attacking the spiders, just make short work of that situation. And we'll let that fire die down. I'm pretty sure the crag spiders don't have any possessions on them. No, so we won't bother trying to loot the others. But that was some experience. 12 for the collective fight. I'm not mad about that. And it's a good strategy that we've confirmed works and we can utilize in the future. So, what I obviously don't want to do is... anything down here? Oh, it's just the remnants of the barrel. What I don't want to do is go through this entrance to the hidden passage through the Druid's Grove because of the ensuing fight inside and all of the traps that are in there. But what I don't know is if we take Sazza, will we go through the back way, and will we be safer if we do that? That is the mystery. We can't get down this... What are you doing? Game. We need to be down at the regular bit. Please and thank you. Nice to be able to stay on our feet though. There's a little backpack just here. We'll pillage that for everything it's worth. Bottles of grease are going to be great for us now because, of course, we have Firebolt. We can ignite that grease. Oh, these folks. Let's give ourselves some guidance because we can.
People up ahead.
You're going to be
Something's wrong.
I'm going to have to check if guidance does work for yourself. I feel like you're only supposed to be able to cast it on others.
Please, stay with us. You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Previously, I didn't really use the illithid responses, but I'm going to embrace them here.
I'm so sorry. It's our brother, True Soul.
A shiver runs across. The injured man locks eyes with you. The parasite writhes in your head.
Move away, reach for our weapon.
Your limbs do not obey. Your minds intertwine.
Ooh.
You see his siblings.
Protect them. Mind the true soul. He will.
He's with...
A true soul.
Do you have orders for us?
Give me all your stuff.
What?
I'm no true
What are
soul.
you doing?
Yeah, could have saw this one coming. Let's see, how do we want to resolve this? Probably with violence. And we're going to go for a nifty action surge here. Oh, so close. That's good. They can use their entire actions to do that. And since we are out of long rests, out of short rests, we'll be long resting fairly soon. So why not spend the spells that we have? We are blinded. That's interesting.
They spoke of the absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
Well, I will certainly take this stuff.
The man is dead, but something shifts beneath his features. A glistening the same as the creature
Lovely.
behind your eye.
Crush it.
Once, how could you think of harming something so beautiful, so pure?
Smush it. Yes. Good smush.
The tadpole plops to the ground. Now is your chance to stomp it into the dirt. But it's too precious, too sweet, isn't it?
Now, we're really strong. We can do this. Ah. Well,
Your foot
it's not
is
life or
safe.
death, so we're going to let that pass. Let's pick up and add to wares for that. Take the mace. And then, is there anywhere else we want to go immediately? We're not too far. There's the Owlbear Cave nearby. There's one man and his dog just over here. Of course, cannot be friends with a dog because we are on a solo expedition. What was that? Did we make a saving throw? Curious. Sometimes there's a pig over here, but I guess currently not. And down below, nothing specific over at the river. Let's pillage this for food. I think there's a bunch of food here. That is at the very least free money. Not the cheap stuff, we only want the really expensive spoons. I thought one of these was just full of food for us. Maybe it's these two. Yes. Dinner fit for an adventurer, that.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Well, I'll take their possessions since they won't be needing them anymore. And then I think it might be a case that we want to double back for Sazza because we know that the village ahead is full of goblins. And it may be far easier for us if Sazza is on our side. So, in between now and the next session, I will take a long rest. And then we'll go back and see about trying to rescue Sazza from the Druid's Grove without getting ourselves into too much trouble. But who knows how that will resolve, because I've never done that side of the plot before, so that will be very exciting. Otherwise, I hope you're enjoying the solo runs. It's certainly a different experience for me than having the full party around. It's a fairly bit more streamlined, I'm sure. And I hope you are looking forward to seeing more of this and patch 5 whenever it comes out. Otherwise, thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.